There's someone here. All right, go back, go back. Yeah, I'm out of here. Shit.
Bro, my keys are falling out my pocket. My keys are falling out my pocket in the field.
5 most terrifying abandoned house encounters ever caught on camera. There are corners of the world that time fails to erase, where ruins breathe and shadows remember. Though roofs cave in and glass weeps from shattered frames, something remains. Not alive, not dead, just aware. Jared and his friends made an adventurous trip to an abandoned hospital. The hospital stood in the dark like a sleeping giant, its windows empty, its purpose long forgotten. Still, it felt like something was watching. At the entrance, a single blue light blinked steadily. Quiet, but alert. A police surveillance camera. If it caught them, the night would end before it really began. Jared and his friends stayed just out of sight, holding their breath and with their hearts racing. The plan was clear. Stay hidden, sneak in through the back, and find out what secrets the hospital had left behind without upsetting anyone.
This hospital with another one of their branches across Kansas City. Now this one's abandoned. Out front, I didn't show it because we didn't want to get close to it, but there's one of those flashy blue eye-in-the-sky police cameras, so we snuck around back.
We're bad boys.
And we're gonna hope and pray no cops show up while we're here. We're gonna try to be so careful and everything.
Yeah, we're gonna be super quick.
Anyway.
A gap in the rusted fence became their entry point. The night swallowed them as they slipped inside, silent shadows in a forgotten place. The air was damp, stale, and tinged with something chemical and a mixture of mystery. The basement was the first to show signs of the past. Their flashlights swept over rusted washers and dryers, frozen in time. A sealed burn sheet lay untouched, unused, yet still here. Why? Nearby, the cafeteria sat in still silence, its lunch line abandoned, like a ghost town abandoned in the middle of a busy day.
What would they hold in here? Like belongings? No way. Is that not a body holding thing?
No, it's not nothing.
It looks like one of the morgue things. I don't know why they'd be up here on the second floor, though, right next to where the lobby would be.
Okay.
Chat.
Look,
Tell us what's
chat.
behind us.
Chat.
That's a gas pipe.
That is an ignition.
That's a gas pipe lining. Like
So that'd be for keeping it cold then, which could be
No, I mean, it could be
for
for
bodies. Yeah, it's like
that's a refrigeration.
it's a motor for something. That's creepy though. I'm gonna go towards the front with zero flashlight, or low flashlight that is. I'm gonna go with just this for a little bit, even though it's not very strong. Just until I know that we're clear up front. Directory. There's a map thing right over here for us. We got patient rooms on floor 3. ICU is on floor 2. So surgery is on a lower level. We might have missed surgery down below. Oh, dude. That's what I'm seeing. No more lights. We're right near the camera. See that flashing blue? That's the police camera. But it's right there. You can see it. I shouldn't even peek out like that.
Holding room. It's really the spot that they do hold bodies until they get them cremated.
So it is basically the morgue then. I say we go down the hall that way because that's away from the camera.
Okay.
Administration and auditorium is this way. I kind of want to see that. Dude, this goes on so long.
Quality risk management.
A dark, dried stain marked the floor, unmistakable and lingering. The anesthesia room loomed nearby, its name still on the door. Images of masks and fading consciousness crept in. Upstairs, they searched for a view, hoping the blinking blue light hadn't seen them. Then, a sound. Not wind, not settling, something else. A shadow moved. Fear replaced curiosity. The hospital was empty. But they weren't alone. They ran.
I think all these are just patient rooms. At least according to those signs.
Where were those stairs at?
There'll be stairs at the end of the hall. I'm just so worried because... What's that noise? There's someone here. There's someone here. All right, go back, go back. Could retrace our steps. Dude, I don't know if that picked up on camera, but there was actually some weird banging down there, which means someone else was definitely here. Noise doesn't matter, we're leaving, let's just go. Hey, we're good here, we're good here. Dude, somewhere on that 3rd floor, it sounded like there was someone up there. Because we're leaving, I'm gonna brighten it up for a thumbnail real quick.
Yeah, sign off.
It looks kind of sick. All right, let's get out of here. Where's the hole? There it is. Ooh. Oh, car, sweet car. Oh no, the cops are coming.
Blocks later, they stopped and looked back. The hospital stood silent, crumbling, and watching. Dan Bell and Nation of Decay ventured into the infamous Gundry Glass Children's Asylum in Baltimore. Originally opened in 1880 to care for children with mental disabilities, it closed in 2000 due to disturbing rumors of mistreatment and horrors within its walls. For nearly 2 decades, the asylum stood abandoned, but some say it was never truly empty. Inside, the air felt thick with decay and something else. As their flashlights cut through the darkness, it wasn't the building's ruin that terrified them, but what they captured on camera, forever sealing Gundry Glass's dark legacy.
None of us believed in ghosts, but this location was listed as one of Baltimore's most haunted. So we ended up setting up a few paranormal trinkets Dan had, just for fun.
It's really interesting just to see all this stuff.
Hey guys, let me pee real fast for a while.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, we haven't even explored all down here. This looks like it would have been sliding doors. It's stuck now. This would have probably been like the kitchen. You can see the exhaust. Where the stoves would have been. Some plates and stuff still inside. Oh, bathroom here. This place is creepy at night.
The basement felt like a dungeon, black mold thick in the air. Behind chicken wire gates, forgotten storage rooms held unsettling finds, including a fresh corpse of a cat, its odor lingering.
I think he went back upstairs. Holy. Some blankets and stuff. Look at the old pipework.
There's an interesting find in here, and it's fresh. Like really
Oh, it
fresh.
smells.
Yeah, look on the floor.
Oh, is that a cat?
Yeah, it's fresh.
Oh my. Oh, I wonder. It just came in here.
It's
Probably
got a
got
collar.
trapped. So
No,
it's
there's
some.
a window over there.
Oh.
That's open.
Oh, it reeks though. But
Yeah,
that's
I couldn't
sad.
figure. I didn't notice it at first. I was walking around it, and I was like, it smells like fish in here, and I couldn't. I thought maybe there was just like leftover. And I looked
Yeah.
on the ground, and there.
Damn.
I almost stepped on it.
Oh,
I thought it was just like a
yeah.
piece of clothing.
I mean, it looks like a piece of clothing.
That cat's fresh though. Like it's.
Yeah, oh, it smells fresh. It hasn't started decomposing or anything. Poor guy. Oh, I'm not going to spend too long in here because the black mold is just almost unbearable. So you can see this room is really decayed. Papers here, these are religious songs. Welcome to the Grove. These are all like religious papers. Oh, this door's just oh. I thought it would hold open, but it's not. It's rusted. It just closes right behind you because of the weight of it. This probably would have been the main heating and furnace.
Questionable noises echoed from the upper floors, a stark reminder that they might not be alone. The intricate wooden railings of a stairwell led to another unexplored wing. A chilling thought arose. Had children truly been tortured within these walls? Was the tale of a child thrown from the roof more than just a rumor? Returning to the foyer, a disturbing revelation awaited. A previously closed door stood wide open. There was no breeze, no logical explanation. Then it happened again. Another door, locked from the outside, swung inward on its own.
Upstairs.
Oh, do you hear that? It sounds like one of the toilets is going off.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh no, it's a timer. What the? Did you wind up this timer? What the hell? That was for a jacuzzi, it says right there, there's the instructions. Did you wind up the thing for the jacuzzi?
There's a jacuzzi?
This thing was going off right here. This was, well no, because this was wound up and it was making a noise like that. Did you hear that?
Yeah, no.
That was some...
I don't know, I didn't wind that up though. Dan one time was like, I think there's people in the walls.
In the walls?
Yeah, if you watch this video, there's like people walking through the walls. Like no joke, he was like, I think there's people living inside the walls or something. I don't think he ever found an entrance.
Damn. Yeah, well somebody wound up the jacuzzi there, or that jacuzzi timer. That is too creepy.
Yeah, wait for this.
Oh, does this lead out on the roof?
Yeah, that's where I was just at.
Oh, this is too cool. I don't know if I trust these boards though. Oh, careful. Damn, this reminds me of the Uplands mansion here. Gotta be careful with the lights though. Oh, that was the skylight that leads down into there.
In 2016, former schoolmates Joe Weller and Elliot set out to explore the ruins of their old, abandoned school. For Elliot, it wasn't just any building. It was the site of his childhood memories, now abandoned for 15 years. Tonight, they were determined to face the past that had been locked away in silence for so long.
On duty, it's Elliot. He's just said something a bit weird to me. Right, go ahead.
Basically, the school that I went to when I was in like up to year 2, I left in year 2, and then shortly after it closed down. It's been abandoned ever since.
Right.
So like 15 years ago, basically.
Right. He reckons it's haunted. So
We just should investigate. Like,
we're gonna go see what's up. Alright, tonight.
The plan was simple: get inside. But the reality was anything but inviting. The building stood as a desolate shell, its walls surrounded by cold barbed wire, a clear warning to would-be trespassers. Elliot hesitated, fear creeping in as he declared he wouldn't go any further. Joe, however, pushed him on, reminding him of how far they'd come. An open window offered their way in, and they approached it carefully. The crunch of glass underfoot echoed through the silence, a grim reminder of the building's decay. Inside, among the wreckage, they found burnt cricket guards and remnants of a forgotten classroom.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shit the bed.
Shit the bed, are you actually? Oh my god. Boy, give it a little hello.
Hello? Hello?
Wait, are you filming, like, film the room, like, make sure. Oh my god. Wait, my focus has gone really dodgy. The second we've stepped in here. Like, my camera won't focus.
Mine will. Question is that door open?
Wait, why is my camera, like, why is it playing up? Okay, it's good, it's good. Bruv, I don't know, bruv, I don't know. Do we go further? So, like, seriously? Is it worth it? Like, no, seriously.
It's locked.
It's locked. Alright. Film it there. Bruv, I do not like this at all. I do not like this at all. This is getting me some weird vibes in here, bruv. Like, seriously. I don't know how much I want to be in here. Wait. Hang about. Hi, Sullivan.
This is the crash. This is like...
Wait, this window's open.
Preschool.
Wait, shine the light in there. Hello, little boys. Oh, that sounds alright. No, seriously, like, I just want to make sure that, like, we are entering via peace, and that is all. Hi. We're just coming to explore your school. Don't be afraid. Do you want to go first? Nah, I'll go first. Right, Bedoid is coming in.
Careful of the glass.
Careful of the glass, yeah, I don't want to get stabbed by...
You need to put your torch down on that table over there. Might be...
Put my torch down here.
Careful of your bag.
Hello. Crogpits here.
Careful of your elbow on the glass, mate, on the top.
Sounds alright. This ain't at all, mate. Blimey. Big boy Elliot. He's shit at football, but he climbs in houses.
I remember being picked up from here, but when I was young, it was more like that. It wasn't like...
Looking up, they noticed the roof's ruin, a lone slug leaving a slimy trail, and an unsettling sight, what seemed to be feces on the ceiling. Moving deeper, a sharp draft cut through the air, and they speculated the front door might be open. A glimpse through a window revealed a tattered curtain, a faint reminder of a time when the building was full of life. Joe shivered as the drafts grew colder, likely from a broken window. Then it happened. A distinct footstep echoed from upstairs. The chill in the air grew, and they exchanged uneasy looks. Joe, unsettled, muttered for the unseen presence to stop that. Elliot's urge to leave grew stronger, but then came another sensation. Something touched Joe. He felt it too, adding to the rising dread. The cold drafts intensified in one spot, and it was clear. They had to leave.
Oh my god, I'm getting so much air from there. Bruv, no, wait. Inside there, like loads of air just came
I
out.
can feel. There's probably a door. This is the front door.
Shut the front door. No, bruv, there's so much air coming from there.
Could have a look.
Like, that room looks... bruv.
Mate, look at the curtain in there.
Oh my
Mate,
god.
This was the reception. Like this window. Here is reception.
Shh, bruv, it's a tiny room. I'm getting bare with like cold drafts from over there, like seriously. Like...
Because there's probably a smashed window. Oh, the light.
What the was that? Did you hear that?
Oh, the light.
What the was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
What the was that?
I don't know.
No, it was a proper like from upstairs.
I heard that.
From upstairs, it was like a footstep, like one footstep.
Hello?
No, don't do that shit. Like seriously, I don't know if I want to be in it, bro. How do we get out? What the was that?
What?
Did you just touch
No,
me?
swear down. Swear down.
Shut
up. Mate, I swear down.
What the in that room as well, bro? I'm telling you, I'm getting so much air, like cold air, like no exaggeration.
No, I feel cold.
Yeah. With the rest of it, like seems quite like mild in it, but then I don't know if I want to be next to there. Right, let's get out. Seriously.
Their exit wasn't smooth. Joe tripped, slicing his hand on broken glass. He turned to Elliot, asking if he'd heard the footstep too, but received a hesitant, uncertain answer. As they moved, Joe felt another chilling sensation, like someone brushing past the back of his head. Their ordeal wasn't over. Once outside, they were confronted by the same horse that had initially unsettled them. Somehow, it had positioned itself in their path, blocking their way. Now, they found themselves trapped, caught between the lingering threats inside the school and this unexpected, eerie obstacle.
Shit. I'm going through glass, man. You good, yeah? Shit. You good? Shit, we need to get out of here ASAP. That, bruv, you heard that footstep in it?
Mate, no, swear to God. There was like just one.
One singular footstep from upstairs.
Don't know, just some kind of banging.
Hey, I reckon have your face, you're bruv, I'm not even joking. Like, that was the same thing again that I had a minute ago.
What?
It's almost like, to the back of my head, like, literally as though someone's just gone, like, brushed past. Straight up. What the
Mate, we're gonna have to deal with the fucking horse now.
Oh shit, we got.
Oh mate,
what?
It's there.
What, the horse?
Yes, it's just
Oh my
intercepted us. It's intercepted us.
Oh my God, the horse just went around the corner. That's exactly where we need to go. Fam, the horse is literally round the corner.
Yes,
Wait, it's coming near us. Okay, the horse is coming. Okay,
mate, why is it like a thing?
okay, I'm running, mate. I'm running. Oh my God, the horse is coming after us. Right, take 2. Let's get out of here.
Don't do any like sudden movements or anything, and don't shine the light at it too much.
Okay, I feel really bad for it.
Like, cause it can't think about it. It can't actually see us. It just sees the light.
Oh my God, it's back again.
Mate, why is it doing that?
Bruv, we're locked in here because that horse keeps stopping us from getting out.
We're in between the ghosts and the horse. Pretty good situation. Walk away slowly. Don't run.
Like, what if it charges at us, bruv? Where is he?
Straight up, I don't know where he is.
Bruv, where's the horse gone?
It's looking at me.
Off, where is it?
How's it got into that field?
It's got into there. We're cornered right now, bruv.
Here, I think we can step over the electric fence.
But then we're in its territory.
In a desperate attempt to avoid the horse, they veered toward an electric fence. Joe, rushing, made contact and was shocked. Panic surged as they sprinted, their footsteps pounding in the darkness. In the chaos, Joe briefly feared his keys had fallen, only to realize they were still safe. The video's final moments captured their frantic escape, leading the haunted school and the relentless horse behind.
Ow, I've been stung out for the electric fence. Okay, we are I don't know. I'm gonna run.
Go.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Mate, what's it doing? No. Mate, what is it doing? What is it doing? Mate, it's a demon horse. I'm running for it, okay?
It's scared.
Shit.
Bro, my keys are falling out my pocket. My keys are falling out my pocket in the field.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have.
No, that's a lie.
No, seriously.
As their breath steadied and the tension eased from the running, one question remained. What the hell had they encountered in that building? Was it just their minds playing tricks, or was there something lingering? Unseen but real. And why had the horse appeared at the exact moment they tried to escape? 2 years ago, Urbex Hill had stood at this very spot, his flashlight cutting through the thick darkness, landing on a figure crouched in the corner. The man didn't move, didn't speak. He simply existed, frozen in place. Something in Urbex's gut screamed danger, urging him to leave, and he did. But guilt had followed him, gnawing at his thoughts. Minutes later, he came back, hoping to help. The figure was gone. Now, Urbex had returned, not just as an explorer, but driven by the need to know. Did that silent figure still linger in the decaying shadows?
It's like an abandoned mine down here, it feels like. Look at that rock. I mean that brick. It's ready to fall. Super sketchy. Walking underneath this. What the hell is that? where that homeless dude was standing. There's a lot of bats down here too, damn. Standing right here. Probably came from those stairs. Right there.
The factory had deteriorated further. The air was thick with the smell of damp brick, and the ceiling seemed to hang by a thread. Bricks had fallen in places they hadn't before, and each step felt like walking through a graveyard of forgotten industry. Then it hit him, the spot where he had seen the man before. It looked the same, but the atmosphere was worse. Heavier, suffocating. Nearby, bats rustled in the darkness, their eyes flashing in the faint light. And then disaster struck. His flashlight flickered out. A frantic search ensued. Panic surged, suffocating his breath. The darkness wasn't empty. He could feel it. The thought that someone was in there with him clawed at his mind, growing louder, more urgent.
Let me get out of here before I end up getting jumped. There's gotta be somebody in here. Yeah, I'm out of here.
He ran, out of the room, out of the factory. And while some buildings tell their stories through decay, faded signs, rusted relics, and remnants of lives long past, others, however, keep their secrets close, refusing to reveal even a whisper of their past. Outside Jackson, Mississippi, in a quiet, forgotten town, stood such a building. A crumbling, nameless structure with no history, no purpose. It was as if it had been abandoned before anyone could even remember it. No clippings, no legends, just decaying walls that seemed to ask, what was this place? Jared Coker was determined to find out. But as he stepped inside, the mystery only grew. At first, it seemed like any other abandoned building, peeling paint, broken furniture, scattered debris. But then he saw it.
There's one side of it. Pretty sure the front door is open. It is nice, it is calm, it is quiet. Here's the front. Like I said, really no clues. Just a few random guesses, and we're about to go find out. Smoke-free building. Subject to search and seizure. Metal detector in use. Alright, this is interesting. That's actually throwing my guesses through a loop. That's weird. Guess we're missing some floor there. I hope the rest of this doesn't cave in on me. Oh, who knows what this is now. There's a desk, okay. Could be school. Are we gonna be missing floors everywhere? At least it's not everywhere. Can this even support me? I hope so. There's some things in here though. Well, what is this? This is just an office setting back here. Scraping of blinds and leaves. It's kind of creepy sounding. Alright, what is all this? This looks like more cubicles, like office cubicles, just tipped over. Interesting. None of my guesses or theories are right so far. It's nothing but office space. That's weird.
As Jared moved further inside, he discovered a maze of overturned office cubicles, a sea of forgotten workspaces. This wasn't a school, a nursing home, or even the church he'd initially suspected, based on an old van parked outside. Then, a crucial clue, the unmistakable markings of the United States Postal Service and scattered buckets. Could this labyrinth of cubicles have once been a busy mail processing center, an office consumed by the ghosts of letters and packages long gone? The building's layout, a central section with extending wings, had first led Jared to his early guesses. But as he pressed deeper into the structure, the maze seemed to stretch endlessly, with more cubicles disappearing into the dark.
It's not a big building, but now being in here, I can see it's a little bit of a maze. See more cubicles. Who forgot their little bright pink highlighter? Customer service. Open door slowly. We're back to where I entered. I think we've covered the front part. I just have to go see the back part. You know, it's probably just things blowing in the windows. At least I hope. What's in here that I can't even get to? I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's more building that way. That's not like that's just outside. Maybe it is, I don't know. Yeah, look, there's supposed to be a little bit of a branch over that way. I gotta turn that off, there's a car coming. But I can't get to it because of that door being stuck. There's no other way to it. I'll just have to see what the carbon copy of the other side looks like. Is there anywhere to go from here? Yeah, we're on a back part. I think we reached the end. There's another little office there. It's just some tables that found their way into a bathroom. Those other doors were keeping something from getting into the hallway, so I don't know what the deal with that is. Now I want to know what's back there. Maybe I'll go outside, see if I can find an alternate way in. This doesn't really look too much like mail themed or post office layout. At least not the one I've been to before. I'm sure they all look a little different though. Personally, I think it's kind of telling how there's like a deposit box right here up front though. I mean, everything I've seen thus far is having to do with mail, so I do think this was a post office now. I want to exit this and go back in on that other side where I couldn't open the door.
But then, something shifted. A door, stubbornly locked, blocked access to one of the wings. Undeterred, Jared pressed on, discovering another office, cluttered with abandoned remnants, and a bathroom where tables had been oddly piled up. Still, the locked door gnawed at him. Determined, he stepped outside to find another way in, some secret passage hidden from view. As he circled the building, the atmosphere grew more unsettling. What he found at the blocked wing wasn't just a locked door. It was barricaded with wood and wire, deliberately secured in strange, almost primitive ways, as if someone or something had been living there. Hallways twisted into dead ends where there should have been doors. Someone had been here. Recently.
Weird. That's why I couldn't open it. There's something running through it. They've probably done the same to this door. Look, wires. Wires are tying that shut. Dude, this is kind of ominous. What if anyone's in there? I mean, now they know I'm here. They obviously have known I'm here for a while, if they are there. Someone just took over that little wing and made it their own little secret campsite or something, is my guess. That right there, that's the last window in the corridor. After that, it's just the door is over there, I think. Unless they're right here. Would I be able to climb that? I just climbed up into this. Well, I just made the window worse by accident. I just put a whole bunch of weight on my already injured arm from earlier today. Dude, I'm actually afraid. It doesn't even open. Oh, I just did all that for nothing.
Jared's every step had marked his presence, and the realization that he might be disturbing an unseen occupant sent a cold shiver down his spine. This abandoned building wasn't just a relic of the past. It harbored a living, breathing mystery locked behind its barricaded walls. This wasn't merely an empty asylum, nor just another urban adventure turned eerie. The real question is, would you have stuck around? Would you have had the courage to ascend those stairs after hearing that footstep? For more heart-stopping explorations, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We've got plenty more abandoned locations to uncover if you're bold enough to come along.